we are having a farm music festival, right? Yes, we're gonna have. There are 5 bands playing. Chancey Williams is the big guy that's coming. There's also Jacob Hyde, the Harry Luge, Sunset Red, Billy Shaw Jr. The last 4, they're locals, as far as I know. Chancey Williams is not, but we're gonna have kids area, adult area, VIP seating. But it's all right on the farm. We're doing this in our arena. So it's right here. Like everything you see me filming, it's going to be right there. So October 14th, it's Saturday from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. If you can if you can fly, come. We would love to have you. We're pretty pumped about it. We hope you are too. All right, back to the show. We're making hay. Not hauling dirt yet, but guess what? We're making alfalfa seed. Anyways, so I'm standing out in the field. There's a family here in Buckeye. Their last name is Hill, Hill. Not related to my buddy Jay Hill. But they've got their Magnon out here. It's got a sickle head with the conveyor belt that throws all the hay into the middle, and there's no crimper on it. There's nothing. It just goes right out the back. You can really see that conveyor belt in the drone footage. Here, these are seed pods, right? The seed is in these crazy looking little guys. See the little yellow guys right there? There's the seed. There's more of them. So anyways, this guy will swath all this with the MacDon, put in these big old fluffy rows, which sucks because it's monsoon season. I wish we'd have decided maybe 4 weeks earlier than we did, because being monsoon season, I drove by one of our other fields that we're putting into seed, and it's the wind is blowing it around. So whatever, but they're huge windrows, swath paths. So this will lay out here for several days, dry out more, and then the combine will come through, and he will combine it. I forget how many acres we have laid out, but we make our own seed every year. Everyone asks what our variety is. And my grandpa started reusing our seed. He thought, well, with our salty soil and water, let's just keep remaking our own seed. And then every year, through the growing in this droughty, salty soil, it'll just get better and better and better. So the idea is through generations of salty water, salty soil seed, our alfalfa will grow better. Does it? I don't know. I've never purchased seed, so it's hard to say if one does better than the other. But it seems to work. One year we had a disaster. They did all this stuff, and a nasty storm came through and just blew it everywhere. Huge piles, massive piles. And we ended up, we just lightly disked it in. We're like, well, the seed's everywhere, so might as well just disk it in. So I think we just ran our sunflower finishing disc over it and then irrigated it. And I think we just did that for a year or two tops. I forget. It wasn't that long. And then went right back to seed with it again. I don't know. It's kind of funny. Got to roll with the punches. you don't know anything about Swathers, what's unique about the MacDon, the seats and the steering wheel spin around and you drive it with your steer tires like a car. Everything else, you face the same way all the time and your steer tires are behind you. So it's kind of cool, I guess. They're expensive, I think. We've never owned one. I don't know when we're gonna get this dirt moved. My cousin's been busy. He called Donnie King, the manure guy, because he gets a lot of dirt too. I gotta get this dirt done though. Gosh dang it, I'm running out of luck from this little storm. We quit cutting for 3 days. So I haven't completely ran out of space, but I'm running out of space to put hay. I'm gonna be out of town for 3 nights. And I gotta have a solution for my guys while I'm gone. When I'm not here, they just, if I don't have something like set up and tell them where to put it, it can get out of hand. But so anyways, we haven't moved any dirt yet. But so kind of cool. All right. Spoiler alert. I'm getting rid of the brand new backhoe because I bought a cheap but in very good condition used backhoe. But it worked out fine. A buddy of mine went in to order a brand new backhoe. They're like several months out, so he's actually going to just buy this backhoe from me. I'm going to keep the backhoe, but then we're going to take the money that we had into the backhoe and I'm going to buy a new 24-foot Sweco disc. So that's kind of cool. Our old Case IH disc is just old. It's tweaked. It just doesn't pull very straight. It pulls real hard. Whatever. But so then also I bought a ring roller. Dave Koenig. I can forget how you say it. Clod buster, but it's huge. It's 28 foot wide, where our ripper is only 13 foot wide. Well, that clod buster, when it's closed, when the wings close up, it's 1 inch wider than our ripper. So I had Dick Bembo from over at Southwest Welding. We've done a lot of stuff with him. Came over. We're looking at a way to hook up our this clod buster to the ripper. And then I thought, well, okay, now this clod buster, which we'd never used before because we didn't have a way to hook it up, dual purpose, right? Close it up, pull it behind the ripper, which there's the ripper right there. Let's take a look at it. Close it up, pull it behind the ripper, and then if we want to, if we've got a fill with a lot of clods, open it up, pull it behind a 24-foot disc. That'll only be 2 foot on either side hanging out. So I'm kind of pumped. Neither of which are built to pull this. They don't have the hookup to pull this ring roller, but we're gonna make it. So here's the ripper now. We've got one shank off. It's actually at Dick's shop. The tip is bent, and these tips are like $250 a piece, and so it was pulling sideways and it was wearing one side out faster than the other. So we want to get that. We couldn't figure out how to press it out with that press, so Dick's got a bigger press, so they're going to do it that way. Look at, when I was learning how to weld, they said, here, perfect, just straight up and down. I was probably like 13, 14 years old. I don't know, I was pretty young. I sat here, just weld straight lines. Well, no, straight-ish lines. Yeah, still there. Some of Trevor's first welds. That's history. Oh, I got fancy with this one. Went along the base of the shank. Anyways, so that's kind of cool and exciting. So we got a new disc coming, getting rid of the new backhoe. But guess what? Oh, there's the case right there. This thing, it's Extend-A-Hoe, 4-wheel drive with 4,000 hours on it. So, and my buddy had it, couldn't pass it up. Oh, it's already back. He fixed it. That's cool. That didn't take long. So I dropped it off this morning. So that's fixed. Look, those must have been some of my first ones. Oh, those are some ugly welds. My welds now probably aren't much better. But so we'll be working on this for the next couple days. Which is good. Get this going. Oh. Anyways, because we're about to start our dirt work. Once this once this seed is out, well, we'll plant some Sudan grass. We like to plant Sudan, get that green manure, that green fertilizer, organic fertilizer rather, not chemical, and we'll just disc it up. We might bale it, but this year I've got so much extra hay, I really don't think we're going to bale any up. Between the triticale and teff grass and everything, yeah, I don't think we'll bale any up. So that's the plan. And I don't know when we're gonna get this dirt. Who knows? Might not get it. We'll see. If anyone's wondering, we're starting our 7th cutting. Number 7 on the way. Luckily, it's barely sprinkled this whole year. Yeah, doing good. Doing good. So, this field, the Swather's running in. I want to show you something. We've just had a record 31 days of 110 and up. This alfalfa is being cut right now, so that means it's about 30 days. It should have been cut at 28 days. We had some rain, so we went an extra 3 days or 4 days without cutting. That puts us at 30 days. That means the last time, so the life of this cutting, so from when we last cut, this hay has seen 110 days, 110 degrees every single day. On average, where's the 2? See the 2 foot mark? This hay's not even 2 foot tall. In the spring, when I walk out in these fields, it's up to my waist. It's 3 foot. If you stretch that plant out, because it starts to fall over, it's probably longer than 3 foot. So these hot days, and it kills our yields per acre. I mean, we're making 1.6, 1.5 to 1.7, 1.8 tons per acre easily with these cool nights and warm days. And even our low, we had a record low of 97 degrees. The coolest it got was 97 degrees. That means several days the coolest it got was in the 90s. So these hot days, you see how purple this hay is. Here's the jets. This hay is super purple, but that's what happens when it's hot this many days in a row. And that hot, man, it's hot. Gosh, I messed up, you guys. Man, they don't watch the show, so I can talk about it. But I messed up last winter when we were so low on hay. And I was running around buying it. I mean, you saw the videos, just buying hay to keep hay for my customers. One of my best customers, they've been with us for like 15 years. They got some kind of off quality hay, and they brought it up to us, and I was like, look, you guys, this is what we have. It's all we have. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Well, they got mad and said, well, okay, we've been buying hay from you for 15 years and you won't do anything about it. I was probably having a bad day or something, and just a lack of judgment, lack of management, lack of leadership, all on my part. I'm not blaming anyone else. So I saw them, and they came in and bought a little bit of hay, but not very much like they have in the past, and they're saying something about they need a squeeze. And I thought, what a great opportunity. I'll sell them my old yard squeeze that we spent all that time getting replaced, and I'll make them. I was like, man, I'm gonna be able to sell this thing for like 35 grand. It runs good, it's in good shape. It's just old to me. I'm ready for something newer. But I was like, man, this is a great opportunity to mend wounds, right? I was like, so I told him, I don't know why I jumped so low, but I said, let's just do 15 grand, 15,000. All right, so I'll even pay for the clamp swap. Not realizing how much it was gonna cost to swap the clamp. So I got the bill back from the clamp swap today. It was $7,000. And I only got $15,000 for the squeeze. And as I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, I didn't say anything like, hey, you guys, like, I'm doing this special for you. Like, let's build this relationship. Let's fix this relationship. I messed up. And this is my way of fixing my mess up. I'm like, essentially giving you, if I could sell that thing for 30 to 35, like they sell all day long at 30,000, so mine's a little more unique, so it's like essentially giving them a $15,000. Anyways, lessons learned. Like, I don't know, it just kind of made me super sick to my stomach looking at the bill, but whatever. I've been really good at making mistakes this past year. Hopefully I learn from them. That's the goal. That's the whole point, right? You survive your mistakes and you learn from them. Well, I'm going to survive, but the important thing is to learn from it. Don't do that again. So anyways, moral of the story, learn from your mistakes, you guys. Survive them, learn from them. But thanks for watching the show today. Hopefully we'll move some dirt soon. I don't know what the heck. Waiting on my cousin, never would answer his phone today. So I don't know. He's probably tired of me bugging him, but I just need a plan. I need to make a plan to get this dirt moved. Oh, I did talk to my buddy Jason, the guy taking my backhoe. He actually needs some hay, and now I've got the decision to make. One, I can spend $10 a ton and put stacking hay in a barn or in a tarp, because it costs about $10 a ton to tarp it, and then I figure there's a 13% loss. So I'm spending $10 per ton, and I don't ever get that back. That's what I love about a barn. You build a barn, you get to use it over and over and over and over. Anyways, so build $10 a ton, tarp it with a 15% loss. Or I can sell it directly to a friend that's a little bit low on hay, because he was big baling it and just getting rid of it as fast as he could. Or I could big bale it and sell some to him and another friend. So, or I could just small bale it, send it to them, then not have the risk of the tarps, not have the cost of the tarps, not have the loss from the tarps. Tarps always have lost tops and bottoms. So I don't know, I might do that, that's kind of good news, I guess, because cash flow is important. We got to have cash flow. But anyways, thanks for watching the show. Man, so much going on still. It's always busy. Hay season starts in March, and it really doesn't stop until December. Yeah, we're still going. So I've been kind of boring videos. Pretty soon tillage starts. Actually, they're combining some alfalfa seed I forgot about. We'll go see that tomorrow. Awesome. Next video, combining alfalfa seed. We'll see you guys.